My name's Mickey. This is Adriano.
Adriano, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm James from Drake and James, attorneys at law.
Pleasure to meet you, James. Hold on, we have a beer. We have a bystander here. Excuse me, ma'am. Would you mind moving your business elsewhere?
Yeah, fuck off, lady. The family has frequent run-ins with law enforcement. We were wondering how much it would cost to put you on retainer. Permanent retainer.
Well, I don't know necessarily if I do permanent or not, but I will definitely represent you if you wish.
Well, here's the thing.
I will not be an exclusive. I am a lawyer.
Oh, no, not exclusive. But what I mean is we can't have you go in and representing another family, especially as you're going to be a lawyer for our family, you would have intimate knowledge of our business. And, I mean, this is better than, you know, the other way it could go.
Of course. I'm very familiar with this. I've seen the other side many times. My co-partner, my co-founder, Drake. He is also part of the Drake and James, interns at law.
We'll have to meet him before we put you both on retainer, but that's what we're interested in. We would like to hire your entire law department. Trust me, we're gonna need it.
Well, this is my lovely assistant right here, Liz.
Ma'am.
Hello.
She is also qualified to,
you.
represent people, but I am definitely the, the main partner here.
So then you're the man to talk to. So do we
No
have
doubt.
a deal?
It depends. What kind of deals do you need to make here? What do you need me to do?
Defend.
Brush something under the rug.
No, defend any
Do
member
some paperwork.
of the family that gets brought in by the law. For anything from racketeering charges to smuggling to murder, all of that.
That's fine. One stipulation though. What is the requirement from me? Do you want me to get you off scot-free? Because that's not going to happen.
No.
Sometimes it doesn't work like that.
We want the smallest sentences possible. So, to start with, we'd like to perhaps bring up, your legal advice as to, say there was 2 witnesses to a homicide on the boardwalk. Would it be advisable to disappear the witnesses, or... I mean, the body's gone. I mean, hypothetically, right? We're talking in hypotheticals.
This is all hypothetical.
Hypothetically.
None of this actually
Oh,
happened.
of course.
The
I
body's
understand.
gone. So do we go about systematically dealing with the witnesses, or do we go ahead and, just... I mean, there's no real proof.
Well, the way I see it, if there's no body, there's no crime, really.
No body, no crime.
I like that. No body, no crime. I'll keep that in mind.
So that's...
On the same note,
missing
hypothetically, if there were 2 witnesses and one of them happens to walk around with his pants around his ankles all the time, would you say is probably less credible with the police then?
Oh, I would, he'd immediately be counted as insane.
Well, there we go.
That would be a no-brainer.
Well, that's
Man
all...
who's a prior offense to public indecency, no worries about that. I would have a field day with that.
So
Yes,
what
no,
if it was a little more
hypothetically, I need
complicated
money.
and one of the witnesses to said alleged murder owed us 30 grand?
Well, he owed you 30 grand?
The family. He owes the family 30 grand.
Well, there's no money in dead people, so if you want my professional opinion, you may want to bust some kneecaps.
No, I know that, but do you, could that affect things in our favor is what I'm saying? Would it be better not to collect on the debt? I've got it written down here. Shark Tip owes the boss, the family, the business, the pier. Free Willy owes the pier 30 grand. And I'm just saying an accusation from someone that owes you money, if you get my drift, could really be used against him.
Well, you could always take him to small claims court.
To be honest, we stay clear of the court as much as possible.
Well, yeah, it's impossible to collect on a court. So if you're looking to get the money, the best way would be scare tactics.
Well, we've got that covered.
The scare tactics, if it comes down to it, maybe we let it slide. It's not too much money. we let it slide, maybe they keep their mouth shut.
Well, boss,
Hypothetically,
here's the thing. Like, if we let it slide for one person, we gotta let it slide for others. They'll think we're weak.
Exactly. You can't just be, you can't like come off like that. Yeah. You could either, you know, pay them off. Either one, A, pay them off. B, you know, make them disappear. Or 3, bring them on board. Those are my 3 options.
I don't particularly feel like bringing a man with no pants on board. That seems a little like you're asking for trouble.
Well, then that leaves option 2.
Well, so how much is this
About his
gonna?
numbers. What was option 2 then?
Oh, for fuck's sakes,
Make them
boss.
disappear.
Oh, that was always plan A. Hypothetically.
Hypothetically
Well,
speaking,
that's right after, yeah, making them pay you.
plan A, B, and C are always make them disappear. But so how much is this gonna cost to put you on retainer for the family?
Well, for this one time, I'll take a small fee of 10 grand.
Oi,
But,
Vinny.
you know, every week or so, I'd be expecting, you know, a couple grand coming my way, depending on the hearings. You know, I won't expect anything until I show myself and I prove myself in the court.
Done. Put this man on retainer for 10 grand. Vinny! Vinny!
What?
Pay this
What is
motherfucker.
your typical case fee then?
Well, it really depends on the case, of course, but anywhere, if you're talking, you know, first degree murder and I get you down to, like, you know, community service, we're talking
Hypothetically.
about, you know, like 50
Hypothetically.
grand or so.
I mean, yeah, well, if you're getting it dropped down that far, then it's worth the money, right? Vinny, pay him 10 grand for his retainer fee.
I just did.
Oh, you did?
All right,
Good.
thank you, Benny.
Well, it was good to meet you, and hopefully this is the
Hey,
start of
boss,
some
maybe
good
next time
business.
we talk on the yacht. I keep seeing a lot of shadows over there by that bench.
Yeah, maybe it is good to have a little chat on the yacht sometime.
Vinny, why don't you
How's that?
take somebody with you? Go retrieve me some jet skis.
Two, this friggin' lawyer jerk-off keeps trying to get me to go to his office or whatever.
Where's the office?
I don't friggin' know. He keeps trying to get me to go places. Then he texts me and says we gotta do some paperwork about a reporter to PD.
Yeah, tell him, if he wants to talk, he can come down to the boardwalk. So, what brings you out our way?
Oh, hey, the bosses back home wanted me to come out and give you a hand. They said that you were starting up a new business on the West Coast.
Well, yep, we've bought the pier. So, yeah,
Where is the boss?
we may have some work for a man with your set of skills. We may need somebody disappeared. Shark Tip and his ex-husband. We need them to take a long walk off a short pier, if you get my drift.
I have no idea who those two men are.
I'll point them out. Matter of fact, I'll even help. Do you have a
You
gun?
really can't miss him.
That's convenient.
Oh God,
Well,
this crashed.
maybe I'll go stop them for speeding.
Yes, go stop them
Do
for
you know
speeding.
how I stopped looking like a fucking normie?
No idea.
Alright. Well, looks like I'm gonna be blended in for a while.
Jesus Christ!
Holy shit!
Vinny,
Never had a
what the
gun.
fuck are you doing?
Shooting out the tail road.
What the fuck was that? What just happened?
Yep,
Ah, you
my
shit.
bad.
You just heard what? What did you hear, old
That
man?
was enormous.
What are you talking about, old man?
Yeah, what'd you
You
say?
didn't see nothing.
Did you see anything?
Who are you again, old man? Do you even know where you're at? No, you don't know where you're at. You're fucking
Exactly.
gonna go home and you're gonna fucking you're gonna solve this.
You're gonna go home, you're gonna have some Viagra, you're gonna forget everything you saw here. Do you understand? Listen, I don't give a fuck what you do in your personal time, old man. Don't brandish your weapons. What's wrong with you?
Well, you pulled out yours first.
So,
Ah, fuck that fucking lawyer.
Whippersnappers have no respect for the people that are older.
listen, I'm probably older than you, you motherfucker. Now, we make this very clear.
He's got the wrinkly balls to prove
You
it.
didn't see shit, you understand?
I'm not talking about you, sir. I'm talking about these two whippersnappers.
Oh no, I agree, they're fucking idiots, but they're useful idiots. Now, tell me, old man, what did you see here?
It depends.
On what?
Yeah, that's what you wear at nighttime. Now, what'd you see?
No, I saw you standing there like a dipshit.
You do kind of look like a dipshit,
Son
Vinny.
of a fucking- I'll shoot you in your wrinkly balls.
No, you won't. Put the gun away. So, what else did you see, old man?
Oh, I saw these two fail you.
Yeah, pretty much. Let them get away.
Yeah, you know what? There's a fucking helicopter. You know what? You just kissed my
Yeah,
balls.
why the frick was there a helicopter right here? And you got it off the helicopter.
Oh, you got off that helicopter, did you?
Yeah, I was at a strip club having some whiskey and then some.
Okay, old man.
broad with a bikini.
Come with me. If he tries to run, gun him down. This way, old timer.
Follow him.
Boss, I've got some business to do.
Oh yeah, boss, that friggin' lawyer's on his way here too.
That's fine.
Something about a PD report, blah blah blah.
Alright,
blah.
that is rather convenient.
Vinny, Deuce, go make sure there's no one, you know, watching this little interrogation. Come here, old timer. Now, who were those boys you were on the helicopter with?
I don't know. I was having whiskey at the club where they have the women and they take the boat. And then another lady walked in and she said, hey, you want to see something cool? And then they had a helicopter and I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave my Dodge Viper here and I'm gonna go with the helicopter. And then they came here and I was like, oh, I hope they have a Ferris wheel.
We do have a Ferris
And guess
wheel.
what? They have a Ferris wheel.
Come take a look out at the sea, old man. You see those
Look at the waves.
those men owed us money. And they disrespected the family by coming here on that chopper, and unfortunately we don't have any of those men to punish. Now I'm not one to punish innocents.
No.
So tell me, old man, what else do you know? Or I'm gonna turn you into fucking paste.
Sword in the stone again because they said if I do, they're gonna send me back to the loony bin.
You're in the loony bin?
What do you mean sent back to the loony bin? You mean you were in the loony bin?
It's pretty fucked up, boss.
Yeah.
I feel like his credibility has
They didn't
slowly
believe
made a
it when I knew
decline here.
where Excalibur is.
See, the main problem is, old timer, well, I don't want to do this. You witness something that, we just can't have any more witnesses to. Especially considering I'm gonna have to kill all 4 of those sons of bitches in the chopper. Look at the pretty waves, old timer. Aren't they pretty? They go in and out, like the tide.
I wanna go.
Everything good?
Everything's good now. Throw them in the water. Okay, let's grab who we need to grab. Okay, we've got you 2 covered. We'll take you out to the... Jesus Christ.
What
Alright.
the fuck is going on there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Apparently Jackie owns a helicopter company or something. I don't fucking know.
Ah, interesting. I had no idea. God damn it, they're floating away. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm afraid of water, so I'm gonna.
Okay, we'll have to make 2 trips.
And new polo. I do not want to fucking. I do not want to do this shit.
You'll be fine.
Alright.
You'll be fine. We're gonna do 2 trips. Grab the lawyer. We'll come back
What the
for.
fuck is this shit? Get the hell off.
Hop up with Deuce. We will.
With them. What are you fucking talking
Yeah,
about? Right?
this is more muscle.
Someone's
We'll be back shortly.
You gotta bring my assistant over.
We
too,
will-
or I'm not talking.
Yeah,
come
we'll
back
grab both
to
of you. Careful. Hop on board. I'll go back and get
we
the
have
others.
a bigger party than we were expecting.
That's fine.
kind of terrifying.
Hop up.
Swallow it.
Finally.
Takes a little bit. Just a wee bit of a swim.
Oh, that's okay. Hopefully, we're gonna take a visit to the hospital again.
Holy shit, that was good
Vinnie there,
times.
you're gonna go ahead and pay me for some brand new spanking tires, and while you're at it, spit shine my truck.
I'll spit shine of a piss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're gonna
We're
learn
not
to
here for
respect another man's
hostilities.
truck.
But you did shoot
So
his
Vinnie.
tires out.
Explain me the situation that provoked you to shoot the truck's tires out.
Yeah, apparently he showed up to the strip club, started something with the bouncers, started a shootout inside, and almost friggin' capped Jackie.
By the way,
And Goombas.
this is at
Interesting.
Tequila La, not the strip club.
Yeah, whatever. Jackie says he started some shit.
Interesting. Well, Jackie's not here to deal with that now, is she?
So I asked who the owner of the truck was, no one fessed up, so I went out and shot his tires.
Probably because I was
think that's an
inside a
appropriate
bar,
response.
you jerk.
You just don't.
I was
so much
in.
as
I
you
asked
see you
inside
shoot
the bar right in
tires
front of
out.
this guy.
I didn't hear you.
Everything I'm saying here seems like it's a bit of a misunderstanding.
Sounds
Perhaps
like
we pay
it.
you for the price of the tire, and we settle some hostility.
Yeah, that's what Richie said. You gonna buy him a new set of tires? What that running about today, Richie? Huh? What you think, like 50 grand?
Them off-roaders aren't cheap going around now these days. About $2 grand for the whole set, and then another probably $1,000 for the spares on the back. But he didn't shoot those, so cut you dry on
So
that
yeah,
one.
that adds up to like 50 grand, right?
Yep, Vinny, give him the money. Take him to go get it from the bank.
50 grand? I don't have 50 grand after the friggin' entry
Whatever.
fee and
We'll deal
friggin'
with
paying
it.
for the lawyer and God.
Alright, consider this. What was all the problems before? What was going on with the helicopter, and why is the fly in the helicopter buzzing around my pier?
Fucked if I know.
Fuck's in that
That's
helicopter.
not
Fucked
us.
if I care.
Yes, not us at
So
all.
that is not related to you, so that is just somebody
no.
else.
It's a man named Jackie. Apparently, he owns a helicopter company or something like that.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna own some cement
it was
shoes.
before there or
Helicopters were
something?
licensed around here.
I have no idea.
But yeah, we'll deal with this little misunderstanding, boys. Set up a time here where we can meet, exchange some money. Out in the middle of a
Alright,
fucking
now it sounds
boat
good to
away
Right
from.
now's a good time.
You mean out
Alright then.
on a
I'll
boat
settle
away
it down.
from a
We
bank?
don't need to do the wire
Right.
transfer if you will accept the
carry
price
cash?
for.
Fuck no.
I do. I carry a little bit of cash, enough to cover the price before inflation. How about we call it $5 grand?
It seems like 45 grand short of 50.
Listen, Vinny has a tendency to be impulsive. He acts upon his response, and it's not always warranted. Sometimes it is. In this case, I believe he was trying to play vigilante, which is probably not the best of interest to get the police buzzing in all directions. So, excuse me while I settle this slightly.
Not good for business.
Not good for business. Not at all.
It's not the actual price of the tires. It's the damages to Richie's pride that took a hit, okay? You don't just shoot out a man's fucking tires.
Oh, that must be hard, your pride
Hey.
being smashed to pieces over something so small. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, tell me about it. You know what the name of this yacht is?
I don't really care, to be honest.
Didn't bother.
The name is the Dignity. This is the dignity of the Perrocis. I know what you mean about your pride. The same as my dignity. Look around you. Does it look pristine? I don't think so. Seems like somebody
had a
came out
wild-ass
here and was partying on it. Somebody had the party without inviting me on the Dignity. Now, if I find out who it was, well, that will be a different story. But I know what you mean about losing your pride.
You're a reasonable man. You said your name was Adriano, right?
The name is Adriano. Adriano Perroci.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Adriano. You sound like a businessman with a level head. I myself am a businessman. Your little posse can pull together some cash.
Not
50
on a
measly
boat
grand.
in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I don't really want any beef
I know.
between our two organizations.
We'll settle this, don't worry. I do not have 50 grand on me. I don't think my companions do either. We like to keep our money protected. We keep it protected
understand
within
that.
the walls of the bank. So, we have a couple options here. We can set up a time to wire the money between. We can settle the score that way. Or we could come up with some sort of cooperation in business between us and maybe work out the deal. I do something for you, you do something for me. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Okay. Now you're talking my language, there, Mr. Adriano.
I agree. We pay the 50 grand. Consider it installment into our, I guess you could say, cooperation.
You put a little bit of faith in me, I'll put a little bit of faith in you, okay? People you got in this little organization. What the fuck do you guys do?
I wouldn't
That would
say
be
it's
telling.
quite an organization. It's more it's a family. We are the Perrocis.
It's a family business.
You like mobsters,
Entertainment.
okay? You don't gotta throw fancy words on it. You're mobsters.
Mobsters
You're a
are
mob
fools
We're
that get
not
caught with
mobsters,
RICO
we-
acts. We run the
We're
boardwalk.
entrepreneurs. We on the pier. We run the pier,
Okay.
much like
Quote,
maybe you at
quote.
Coney Island.
Entrepreneurs. Okay, I'm picking up what
I'm
you're
a
putting down
foreigner.
there, big house.
Philanthropist
He's
is
the
what I
honorary-
prefer.
Honorary part of the Perroci family.
Yeah. So I bet you got some ties with the old IRA.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. It's,
You don't want to get into it. That's fine. I ain't gonna push. You guys do some real nasty shit.
They also know how to get their hands on really nice guns, which is why it's nice to
And
keep
really
good
good
ties
explosives.
with the
A hard
IRA.
positive on that. What's your name there, Mr. Overcoat?
I'm Mickey. If you can't talk to him, you talk to me.
Second in command, okay. Well, my name's Joey, by the way. I don't know if I introduced myself to everybody else. I do know a couple of you.
Nice to meet you, Joey.
This turned out a lot better than I was expecting, to be quite honest with you, Mr. Adriano. I look forward to our future business adventures. But I will leave you to cleaning up your yacht and finishing up your business.
All right. I'll be sure to send you something on social media. Let you know we are ready to make the transfer.
Sounds good to me. We'll be in touch.
Excellent.
Vinny?
Son of a bitch. They all floated away.
Vinny.
Do we have to
Yeah.
swim?
They all floated away. That could be a
ass.
problem.
Quit costing
Yeah,
us
floating away
money.
down that way.
I have 50 grand in my pocket. They do not dictate the terms. I do.
Vinny said you needed to talk to me, and I needed to talk to Vinny at some point, too.
Vinny, get the fuck over here. Where the fuck did that motherfucker
It
go?
didn't have to be all...
I'm sure I do need to talk to you, but I probably need to be filled in as well. I'm not always involved with the smaller matters.
That's fine. But it was more of a, yeah, it was definitely a smaller matter. It was a parking violation earlier, and somebody, threw his name out as a violator. Somebody that, got in a car wreck earlier, and I wanted to clear his name.
A parking violation. For Christ's sakes, I thought...
I had the money. That's what I was saying before. I had the money when we were on the boat, but I dictate the terms. They do not.
Understood. So, well, we got to set that up soon, but until then, where are we going to set that up? We should go to the fucking We should totally do it in the desert. That airport in the desert. Any luck, this will give us some closer ties to, did we find out what their organization's name was?
No, I don't believe so.
Probably.
By the way, Adriano,
Should probably fucking
Tom
ask
McCormick
that.
says his wishes and hopes that your everything you're doing out here turns out great for you.
Oh, excellent. So we meet again.
Yep,
How's it
till we
going,
meet
gentlemen?
again. Boys?
Thank you for coming out. We will, I was digging the ambience out here. Sorry for the small inconvenience, but I will make it worth it for you. So we call it at 75.
Sounds good to me.
To future business,
Nice little
boys.
spot you got up here.
It's
You
not
guys
bad.
make
I
this place
thought
out there, you just
it had a
come out
nice
here.
ambience here. I would think of maybe buying it from whoever owns it, but they haven't
Oh,
really been around
this
much.
is cartel land, boys. Ain't no one fucking owns this shit.
Yeah, they're a little loose around here.
Me personally, I don't want to be chopped up into 45 fucking pieces and be spread all across Mexico, so yeah, let's not fuck with the cartels. Boys, get the fuck back over here. Would you quit fucking around? Now, as you were saying,
What's going on over here?
Someone's outside the hangar, that's all.
Don't worry about him. Yeah, he's with me.
Who the
Don't worry
fuck-
about him.
oh yeah. They're a little twitchy. As I
below
told
us.
these dumb sons of bitches, you don't shoot people who are giving you fucking money. God damn it. Calm the fuck
He's a little
down.
drunk. He was probably
Everybody
puking
just
in
take a
bush.
chill
How
pill.
much did you fucking drink on the way here there?
Talk about how much I
Mr.
drink
Adrian, I know
daily.
you
You know not to
disciplined
ask
your
that.
man earlier when he was doing dumb shit, so I'm gonna return that favor. Just get your ass back out in your car. You wait outside. Can't believe you'd embarrass me
Excellent.
like that. In this goddamn business negotiation.
Good
Put
to
some
see
pep in
we
your step, boy, or I'll punch you in the back of the
we
goddamn head so
conduct
hard you ain't gonna
business
be able to
very
shit for a
similar.
week.
Looked like a gopher poking up and.
I like him.
Family or not, to put up with no shit.
We don't put up with any shit either with ours, okay? Any one of my men ever gets out of line, you know, you tell me, and I'll straighten them out.
Definitely looks like this could be the start of a
Absolutely.
profitable
do.
relationship.
Yeah. I mean, we know how to make money. You guys look like you know how to make money. Money is key in everything in life.
That we
That's
agree.
that it is. I see we have many similarities between our families.
What do
We're
you
not
boys
really a
call
family, we're
yourself?
just kind of like Los Santos crew.
Ah, interesting.
Now that we're in a little bit more, you know, private area, I didn't quite know everybody that was at your little location. But all these men here, your crew, because these guys with us.
Yes, they would be. As you met before on the yacht here. This is my second
Yes.
in command. This is Mickey.
Yeah, well, this Jason right here to my right, we're pretty much like co-leadership of our little crew. I'm just
Yep.
All right. Who is
I'm
doing
talking as well,
burnouts
so I
out here?
usually do the talking.
For real.
That's probably Rick. Don't mind him.
Yeah, back to business talk, boys. Come on.
All right. Well, you already know Vinnie. I know that.
Yeah, he's our. Here, let me see here. What does it say on the?
Rick.
Somebody go punch Rick.
Let me check
Yeah,
my
I got
clipboard
Tom's
here.
numbers.
Oh yeah,
Man
Pop
walking
is
out in the
tired.
green-
right here
the
it
green
says
jacket,
Vinny
that's my
is
Rick.
our resident fuck up. Yeah, yep, definitely, and he's proven the point by costing the boss money.
Yeah.
Hooray for our fucking
That's
side.
basically, that's Rick to us.
Back
He's
home,
our
we call that the little
resident fuck
brother.
up.
Yeah, that's pretty much
This
Rick.
is
He's
Deuce.
a raging alcoholic.
It happens.
Hey, yeah, pleasure to meet you.
Sorry, what'd you say your name was? I didn't catch it.
Deuce.
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 I mean, I'm not okay. Don't take this the wrong way, okay? I'm not trying to be offensive with what I'm about to say, but it kind of sounds like you're taking
What the
shit.
fuck?
No, he's just
yeah.
popping his tires.
Okay, as long as it's just that. Yeah, I said the same
Don't mind
thing.
them.
I was like,
All
we're gonna
good
drop a
boys.
deuce. I mean, that should be your fucking. That should be your thing. Just as you're getting ready to hit someone with a fucking baseball bat,
Yeah,
you should
yeah,
be like,
yeah.
I'm about to drop a
I get
deuce,
it, I get it.
motherfucker.
I get it. Yeah, you're clever and you're old. Yeah, I get it.
I mean, as long as we're on the same page, is all.
He's grumpy. He's got wrinkly claws.
Maybe we get you a baseball bat. We put some nails in it, and we let you drop a deuce more often.
Mm-hmm.
We
I'm not
certainly
thinking
are
Deuce-
not going to let you drive.
people aren't going to take it seriously when you say drop a deuce, but then, you know, you get hit up the side of the head with a baseball bat, then people know you mean business.
Yep.
So it'd be kind of like a joke, but also at the same time, he fucks people
It
up.
would be ironic. They would soon have to forget
Definitely
the
be
joke.
ironic. So I'm really terrible with names, so I'm just going to go down the line so I try to remember this shit. That's Vinnie, Mr. Adriano, Jackieboy, dropping a deuce, and I forgot your name, mister.
Mickey.
That's Mickey.
I apologize. Mickey, okay.
Yeah,
Mickey.
he's quite forgettable. Yeah, he's understandable.
I will drag you out into the
I mean, he's
desert
a man
and
of
beat you to
stature.
fucking death. Bam! Know your place, Deuce.
Respect.
Who do you think you're hitting, motherfucker?
Respect to those above you, boyo. Why do you think they asked me to come out here?
Get our boys in line.
You know what we could do? We could take your resident fuck up and our resident fuck up, and then have them get in the ring and entertain us as they beat the shit out of each
I'd
other.
love to see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a good
And I
idea.
can jump in and beat the shit out of both of them.
There you go.
Yeah, because you know they don't know, neither of them know how to fight. That's why they're always, throwing the guns
I
out.
feel
Come
like
on,
we are
Jack Sauce.
describing bracket tournaments here, and there would obviously be bets placed. Maybe we bring a public audience.
Oh shit, Vinny, you're actually here? I thought we were talking shit behind your back. My bad.
Nah, I
Well,
talk
Vinny,
shit
you can
too.
call me
boss.
Jack's off. Vinny, you can call me Jack's off all you want, but at least my head doesn't look like a sack of potatoes.
I mean, you do.
You
do
and your
look-
obsession with potatoes.
Hey, that
I mean, potatoes.
Are you being
are pretty
racist?
good,
we
to
don't
be honest.
tolerate
Is it racist now,
racism, you
Vinny?
son of a bitch.
Don't hit the ball.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay,
All
new
right,
plan.
I think, both of you need some
Right.
goddamn glasses, and boss, I think you should shoot them both in the ass.
I think you just
He's gonna be
I
upset.
think he's gonna go run video over.
Is he running video over?
I think he's going
So I
to.
think we're done.
Where's Vinny?
He's fine. Don't go around the corner. Nobody go around the corner. He's fine. There's an ambulance on the way.
So you were talking about setting up some heists. As you can see, we've got the muscle. We've got muscle to spare. We've got so much muscle that the boss can run one the fuck over with no consequence.
That's good to know. You know, we
To
actually
be
just
fair,
got
it was
our
just a
hands
love
on
tap,
a,
but he actually
fine.
literally did like 5 front flips, hit the fence, and then the fence fell over.
I think everyone's got their own shit they need to do sometimes, not trying to cut our enjoyable conversation short, but I think we need to meet up on a different day. once we know
Agreed.
shipments have actually arrived in the banks.
We got fucking work to
Another
do
time.
anyway,
Shipments
boss.
sit here for hours.
I personally am quite fond of this meeting location. We come with a code name for it, and we call out if we need to later.
Good to me. You know,
About,
we'll come up with something like that later.
Banana hammock.
God
Banana
damn
hammock.
Banana
okay.
hammock.
Banana hammock means
Alright.
meet here at this airfield in the desert. But it was nice to meet you. Nice to talk to you some more there, Mr. Adriano. My other folks, Mickey, Deuce, Jackieboy. It's a pleasure to meet you guys. Actually get acquainted. Hope to see
Hi.
more of you boys in the future.
You as well. You drive safe now.
Get in, boss.
You
I'm
too.
driving.
Take care.
All right, which one of you is their boss? I've
I
heard
would
so
be
much
the
about
I would be the boss of the family then.
family. I thought this was a reported crime against you.
Well, it would be the family we own there. Have you ever heard of the Del Perro, the pier? Owned by the Perroci family.
Family business.
I am Adriano.
It's the one with the giant Ferris wheel.
Fun and Sun Fair. You've seen the commercials, right?
I know what it is. Thank you. Do you have a name for the person that your secretary or whatever gave me a description of?
Yeah. He said his name was Shark Tip. Man had his pants around I'm gonna put it out there. The man had no Johnson.
He's got some angina.
It was gone.
Oh, now I know what we are talking
Yeah,
about.
and
Yes, he was publicly exposing himself and possibly doing a sexual
Well,
acts on
I
that
was
piece.
more worried about the fact that they exploded a fucking car on the pier. That seems like terrorism to me.
I was not there for that. That was just the incident that happened earlier today.
Yeah.
But Mickey will fill you in on the rest. I was not there.
Yeah, well, we were just hanging out, and then crazy.
Hold on. Do all of you need to be in the same room for this?
Fuck no.
Oh, we were just hanging out.
Come on,
We're just
Jackie.
waiting.
You guys go way out by the car.
My apologies. We are a close-knit family.
All right.
Like I didn't
Finish
see
your
this.
story.
Okay, so I'm standing there, doing business, running the concession stand, and these two crazy sons of bitches just come driving in, and their car's on fire, screaming. And then they jump out, and the car fucking explodes. It killed like 3 people. There was a little girl there. She's gone. Face blown right the fuck off. And I could tell it was the Dickless Wonder because
Welcome to Los Santos.
she had no Johnson. So they ran and they escaped, in that fucking, clusterfuck helicopter ride thing.
Wait a minute. These folks were flying a helicopter.
Well, no, they got into the helicopter to escape. That was after. I'm not sure if it was planned or just, it seemed very planned, like I'm just saying, I hate to use the word terrorist, but I'm just saying, they did explode a car in a public place and then fly off in a helicopter. It was the Dickless Wonder and his ex-fiancée.
Well, gentlemen, based on the information you gave me, we'll put an 8 behind.
Well, if you need anything more from Sun and Fun, just let us know. It was awful.
Gentlemen, have a nice day.
Come on. On the agenda of things, boss, let me get this straight. You want us to beat the shit out of that helicopter pilot?
He is causing a disturbance in the pier.
What do you want us to do
And,
about
when I
Shark
tried
tipping
to-
his friend?
That is a more tricky situation. The Fuzz is on their case for something. Perhaps we'll let them do their investigation. If it, fluffs over nice and clean, then maybe we intervene. We don't want to be intervening at the same time as the police because that would be kind of suspicious, no?
Yeah, it would lend less credence to our little attack. Okay, any other business you want done, boss?
Other than
I have,
locating the limo. Go ahead, Lucy.
Oh, I thought I'd just let you know that lawyer you sent over with me.
Yep.
He was asking a lot of questions. He wanted to know all. I mean, I didn't tell him jack shit. Not that I know much anyway. But he was wanting to know exactly how deep the organization went with the family, and exactly where our fingers were in all the pies. And I'm gonna tell him.
So what do you say,
If he
boss?
has to know anything like that, he talks to me about it. But
Well,
he
that's,
is our
what I
lawyer,
told him.
at least for the time being. We'll fill it out, but
You
I
sure
can
you
only
don't
hope
want
we
me to
can
clear
trust
his
him.
head,
If we
boss?
can't trust him, then
Told him if he
Let's
wanted to know
just,
how deep the rabbit hole was, he needed to talk to the rabbit.
Say the word.
probably a good way to put it. If he has more, then maybe I have Mickey give him a little scale and have him remember who he works for.
Understood, boss.
Yeah, I just thought I'd let you know. Yeah, he's definitely digging.
Well,
Oi. Boss,
I mean, if he
found a better
keeps
spot
digging and
for,
he keeps digging, maybe we make him dig a spot for himself.